welcome back. Today we are going to continue our chapter number 5, that is Introduction to Scratch. In previous video we have already discussed few of its component. In today's video we will be talking about other components. So the first component about which we will discuss is the block palette. So where is the block palettes? This is the area which you call block palettes. Here you can see blocks are arranged in a puzzle piece shape and used to create a project in Scratch. Each, each block represents an instruction for a sprite. The block palette contains various colors grouped under different color coded categories like motion, looks, sound, events, control, sensing, operators, variables, and my blocks. So, this is the area said as blocks palette. Now we will talk about scripts area. This is the scripts area. The script area is gray rectangular area where blocks from the blocks palettes are placed to create a script for a sprite in a project. Like what you can do, you can drag the blocks and place in the script area in order to give the movement in the sprite. Now I will be keeping it back. Now we will talk about custom tab. This is the custom tab. The custom tab displays a list of costumes for a selected sprite and various buttons to add new costumes for a sprite. It also displays the paint editor where you can edit an existing costume or create a new costume. So this is the area where we can add more sprites and we can add costumes to it. Sound tab. This is also a place where you can change the place of the costume. Here you can make changes. From there you can add the sprite, like यहाँ से हम लोग sprites add कर सकते हैं. And after the block palette, here is the costume palette. यहाँ से we can change the costumes. We can change the costume. Whatever requirement is needed, we can do. यहाँ से हम लोग add कर सकते हैं. We can do. See, same thing. वही चीज़ है. Nothing new. Same thing we can do from there also, and same thing we can do from here also. See, it has been added. So this is the costume tab. After that, here we have the sound tab. The sound tab displays a list of sounds for a sprite and provides buttons to add more sounds. It also displays the sound editor where you can play and edit a selected sound. Like here is the play button. You can see a sound is coming. Anything. There are different sounds also available. You can also take sounds from your computer or from your PC. Now, types of scratch blocks. What are the types of scratch blocks which are available? So let us talk about it. Let us come back here and we will talk about the blocks. The various blocks in the block palettes can be divided into three main types. First is stock block. Stock block have knots at the top and bottom such as move 10. This is said as stock block. These blocks can be snapped together to form a stack of blocks. Like you can add more blocks. जब हम लोग एक ब्लॉक्स में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ब्लॉक्स ऐड कर सकते हैं और उसको स्टैक कर सकते हैं, then it is said as stack block. Such as forever. Let me show you forever. In this forever, what happens? Let me just find it. Forever have a she-shaped mouth where we can insert other stock blocks. Like here we have forever. If we take it, तो इसके अंदर हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? We can insert other blocks. So this is said as stock blocks. This comes under the category of stock blocks. यहाँ पे क्या होगा, जितने भी blocks we want to add, we can add it. Then here come the hat blocks. Hat blocks have rounded top, such as when flag clicked. यहाँ देखो, one minute. See, this is a block having rounded top. They are placed at the top of the stocks block. So we can do it like this. Hat blocks wait for an event to happen, such as a key pressed or mouse click, and then execute the blocks underneath them. तो ये बेसिकली हमारा स्टार्टिंग है, मतलब कि हम लोग कैसे स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं. मीन्स इफ यू वांट टू start it by pressing this, as you can see I have pressed, the character is moving, है ना, the character is moving. Why? Because the instruction is given that whenever this flag will be clicked, it will move 10 steps forward, then it will turn in 15 degree, then again it will turn in 15 degree, then it will be gliding for 1 second. So this is how I have just added some random blocks and you can see the animation. So this is known as hat blocks. Hat का मतलब क्या है? हाँ, hat हम लोग कहाँ पहनते हैं? ऊपर पहनते हैं, है ना. तो hat blocks मतलब कि उसको कहाँ देना है? सबसे ऊपर देना है. Now here is when space key pressed, like अगर यहाँ पे दे देंगे space key pressed, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, सबसे पहले हम लोगों को प्रेस करना होगा स्पेस बार की, तभी वो क्या होगा, स्टार्ट होगा. बट गिविंग दिस ब्लॉक इज द easiest way. If you want to stop, then you can click here, it will be stopped. Reporter block. Reporter blocks are designed to fit in the input area of other blocks. These blocks come in two shapes: pointed ends like mouse down or rounded ends answer, and fit into blocks having input area the same shape like here. Let us see. We need mouse X or mouse Y or mouse down. इसको हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, वी कैन टेक इट एंड अरेंज इट. बेसिकली इसको हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, किसी भी एक के अंदर अटैच कर सकते हैं ना. रिपोर्टर ब्लॉक्स बेसिकली वी कैन इनपुट इट, इसको कहीं भी हम लोग इनपुट कर सकते हैं, है ना, या तो किसी के भी एंडिंग में या तो किसी के भी लास्ट में. ठीक है. सो रिपोर्टर ब्लॉक इज यूज टू ऐड. सो नाउ लेट अस सी द एनिमेशन, है ना. वो देखो चेंज हो गया, हाउ इट इज बीइंग चेंज्ड. मूव डाउन तो अब ये चेंज हो रहा है. सो लाइक दिस इट इज बीइंग changed. If you want to see in the full screen, then you can see. I have just given some random shape, है ना, random blocks, and from that blocks this animation is happening. So I hope these types of the scratch blocks would be clear to you all. So now let us stop it. Now let me just show you how to create a new project. For creating a new project, we need to go to File, and from here we will be clicking New. After clicking New, it will be asking whether you want to replace the content of the project or not. If you want to replace, then you need to click on OK. And once we click on OK, then a new project will be open in front of us. Okay, so till here we will be doing, and we will be learning the other blocks, then we will be continuing the other motion blocks in the next video. I hope this much would be clear to you all. Thank you, my dear children.